Hello, this is Davide Biocchi speaking, and here we are with my weekly intermarket analysis. Let's start as usual with the euro dollar, and let's say that we are now in the final movement of this figure of double top that we have since long time identified here. So there was a pullback, violation of breakout and pullback movement, consolidating the price here, and now target reached. And what is happening right now that as we have seen here, the market could consolidate around these prices, around this level. So let's see what is going to happen. Let's say this currencies pair can, let's say, be considered as one of the elements that have impact on the price of some commodities. So today we have, let's say, the price of a crude oil coming back. If we go back to history, we have an historical record high in, let's say, 2008 at 150. Then we have another record that was posted in 2011 to 2014 around 100, 108, 109. That was my primary target recently. The market went really above, but right now is coming back to this level. So let's say that I will appreciate a consolidation of a crude oil around 100, 110. This is more or less what I think the market will offer us this week. Not so far the situation, let's say, of the gold. Will this be a double top? Well, we obviously do not know. But after hitting this record high that was posted for the first time in the in the June 2020, well, we have seen the market coming back. This was a perfect cup realized by the market, really nice, let's say, really well done. And right now, we can expect the market to come a little bit back. Maybe we will see another attempt in the future, but mainly it will depend from the Ukrainian situation. The first level of support is the area around 1,970, around here, that is probably working as a first test of this movement. So quite interesting. For what concerning the market, let's start with the European situation, where we have the DAX that is in the attempt of a recovery, let's say, after the sell-off that we have seen in the last week. So the market was down very close to 12,400 right now, right at that time. That is more or less now the main support that we can see here. Obviously, we have several, let's say, level in between. We have one here that is around 14,100, and also we have another level very important at 13,300 that more or less is around here. So let's see what is going to happen on this very interesting market. And let's switch also to the Euro Stock 50 that has a quite similar chart, and it's going to, let's say, its trial to rebound from that level. Obviously, to be back to normality, what we can call normality, we have to see the market back at least at a level that is around 3,900, as we can see here. But it will be very difficult because the atmosphere and the environment that we have right now in Europe is not the one that you have to see around you to let the price coming back to the first, to the previous situation. So it's really, in my opinion, when we will be very close to these first resistances, quite strong resistances, the market will be, it will be quite tough as a story to go above that level. For what concerning the U.S. indices, well, in my opinion, we must have a look at the S&P 500, because it's quite clear, in my opinion, that after a long time and a long-term, let's say, bullish market, we are now, let's say, in a moment in which we can see even an head and shoulder here. Will it be reality? Well, obviously, I don't know, but in this case, the key level will be 4,100. Below this price, unfortunately, this figure will be closed, and it will be quite, well, quite interesting situation. To be honest, the neckline of this figure was this one, so we are already below this level. But obviously, in my opinion, to be more aggressive with the bearish situation, we must go below 4,100. But okay, this is a good support and we can find a reaction there. Not so far is the situation where we have that we have on the Nasdaq. Despite this fact, the level that is 4,100 for the S&P 500 here is 14,000. So this price is the price where we do not want to see the market below if we want to continue thinking that we can expand, let's say, with the Nasdaq itself. So the situation is quite complicated, and let's see what is going to happen in the incoming weeks. Don't forget that at the end of this week, we will have the quadruple witches day. That is the expiry day for the March futures. But don't forget, starting from today, to switch immediately after to the June expiry date. So the market is in the process of a rollover. Well, the last one is the Russell after 1 year in between 2,100 to 2,350. Now, starting from this year, the let's say sideways is 1,900 to 2,100. So let's see what is going to happen. The market is in between this level in a sideways. This is all for this week. Thank you very much for being here. Ciao, ciao from Davide.